Women are severely underrepresented in the world of innovation and entrepreneurship. In 2016, for example, women's share of total patenting stood at a mere 10% of the patents registered with the US PTO. At roughly the same time, startups with at least one woman founder received just 16% of the more than $80 billion invested in US venture-backed companies. While women represent more than 50% of the population and arguably account for 85% of the consumer purchases in the United States, they control but a small share of innovations that feed the economy. How do shared cultural beliefs about gender influence the experiences and outcomes faced by men and women who pursue entrepreneurial projects? Like much of the literature on gender and the economy, most research has focused on how differences in human capital, networks, and financial resources explain the entrepreneurial gap. These factors, however, do not account for the gap in its entirety. Rather, the experience and outcome of entrepreneurship is mediated by expectations that both entrepreneurs and funders have in relation to gender. In her study of gender and entrepreneurship, Sarah Thibaud shows how self-assessments of entrepreneurial ability are strongly gendered. After controlling for human, social, and financial resources, men respondents in Thibaud's study are almost 2 times more likely than women to agree that they have entrepreneurial ability. Women also feel they require a higher level of education on average than men before considering themselves able to go into entrepreneurship full-time. Similarly, men are more likely to express confidence in their abilities. In particular, the men entrepreneurs in Thibaud's study are more than 2 times more likely than women to believe that they have the knowledge, skills, and experience to be an entrepreneur. These differences matter. They are purely expectations and aren't grounded in actual differences in training or abilities, but they are tremendously consequential. And as the work of Sarah Thibaud shows, cultural beliefs about gender, however incorrect, however unfounded, play a key role in determining who becomes an entrepreneur and who does not. The solutions, innovations, and transformations available to us through entrepreneurship don't represent the best available skills and knowledge, but are strongly filtered by gender stereotypes that determine the shape of the economy that is available to us all.